Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dominus Orbis, and today I'm going to be doing Packet Tracer 3.5.1.6 Troubleshoot OSPF version 3, which is for IPv6. This is part of the CCNA 6.0 Routing and Switching Bridging course, which is something Cisco published as a result of their announcement of the end of life for ICND1 and ICND2 and CCNA. In August and September of this year. So if you're going to sit for those exams before August or September, this course maybe is not for you. But if you already hold your CCNA and you want to update your profiles, this course is perfect for you because it's showing you all the changes in the curriculum. So let's go ahead and look at the topology here. We got Area 1 over here. Autonomous Border Router 1, 2, Autonomous System Border Router here, Backbone here, Area 0, and Area 2. Now, the notes that tell us that pretty much try not to just copy and paste here. Try to figure out the issue. R2 is not synchronizing, forming adjacency with this neighbor. There's something wrong there. Same thing with ABR2. And then the ASBR is not distributing its default route to the internet. This guy right here is not distributing this route into, that's weird, into these areas. So nobody's getting to the internet. Let's look at R2 and go ahead and get started. Remember, we're using IPv6, so the commands will be as follows. Check the neighbor adjacency first. Nothing. Check the protocols. What protocols we have running. OSPF version 3, Area 1, Process ID 10. These are my interfaces, no passive interfaces. Check the routing table. No OSPF routes, because we would see these codes here, right? Okay, check the interfaces. Why? Because the hello and dead timers right here are incorrect. That's the main thing we're looking for. Well, I say they're incorrect. They're not default. So let's check R1 and see if they're the same. If they're not the same, an adjacency will not form. So normally there are 10 for hello, seconds, 10 seconds, and 40 for dead and wait. Let's just check R1 and see if the hello and dead timers are default. And they are. So that means go back to R2. That's one problem. There could be more. Go to interface gigabit 00. Type in IPv6 router. Nope. OSPF. Hello. $10, and then dead 40. Should get an adjacency message. Let's wait for it. Boom. There it is. From loading to full adjacency with router neighbor 1.1.1.1. Let's rerun the command neighbor. Got it? Let's look at the routing table. There's my routes. OI. Enter area. Okay? So let's look at that. FOB. See if we can find that here. FOB. Aha. It's right here. It's the serial link between the SBR and ABR2. And then FOA, serial link between the SBR1 and ABR1. So we're still not getting any routes from Area 2 because there's some issues, remember, some issues with ABR2. And that's what we're going to troubleshoot now. And I already know what they are, but run through the same troubleshooting process. Right there's the issue. Could be, it's at least one issue. Inactive. Why? Because you have to have a router ID in OSPF version 3, because router ID rule number 1 is the IPv4 address, and we don't have an IPv4 address of the highest loopback because we're using IPv6. So it's a process 10. So let's say IPv6 router. No. Yeah, that's it. Router OSPF 10, router ID, and you have to look at the notes to figure out the router ID. I don't know why they chose 6, and we should get an adjacency now. Looks good. Got my neighbors. Okay. Let's go back here and see if I got those routes now. Yeah, I did. I got another one. Right here it is. 2A. This one right here. This link right here. Alright, it's working. Before we mess around with the ASBR, let's go ahead and look at the routing table of the area border router 2 to see if it is, in fact, if it has the default route to the internet, and it does not. Let's check ABR1 as well. Can it get out to the internet? No default route. Let's go to ASBR1. It's not redistributing its default static route to the ISP to its neighbors. This static route right here. Going out to the internet. Okay. Redistribution, none. We need to redistribute that. Go back to ABR2 and see if you can find that default route now. And there it is. ABR1, same thing. Let's look at our packet tracer. 100%. Alright, everything's up and running. Once again, my name is Dominus Orbis. I hope this video has been informative, and I want to thank you for viewing.